Is the weakness this morning about D.C., or is this about Citi and Jeffries talking about 2% tenure at year end?
Well, I think that there's overseas, the market turned down pretty violently, not really a reflection of us. I think that the market's been keying on a couple of things. Tesla, been keying on oil, been keying on the bond market, obviously. And oil, if I see these things turn around, I would be more bullish. But I think it's a consolidation. And when you listen to the Speaker of the House in 60 Minutes last night, basically just saying the president's the most dangerous man, you got a week of danger, and the markets don't like that.
Yeah. You know, we talked about election risk going into the vote in November and actually in October, right? We were reading the notes from J.P. Morgan and Symbolist, and the argument at the time, or the worry at the time, was that AG Barr would impound election results and we would truly have dueling inaugurations. But with the president committing to an orderly transition, I mean, how do we describe election risk, or I guess inauguration risk at this point?
Well, I think that there's a number of people, there's an undercurrent that I think is at this point pretty legitimate as we listen to what's going on, find out what was on Facebook, that there was an inside job. And I think there are a lot of people in America who believe that something happened and we need to know what really happened in the Capitol before we can make a judgment what's going to happen in the inauguration. The stories do seem to indicate that there was some critical gaps this weekend. On Wednesday, the stories this weekend made you feel like, OK, we really don't know what happened. And I think that level of uncertainty makes it so that we don't know what's going to happen in the inauguration. Obviously, they're going to be better prepared. It would just be terrible if they weren't. But I think that I'm waiting for Merrick Garland to come out and say, OK, listen, the first thing we do is have a commission, figure out what happened that day. And then I also think that Biden has to come out and say, listen, we need to figure out what's going on with the vaccine. These are things that are really worrisome, Carl. The number of caseload is just incredible. What really happened on Wednesday, very uncertain. Impeachment, or is that crazy? We don't know. And then on top of that, we have the tenure. But I do think that it's Washington that's in control, and it won't be in control 10 days from now, but we got to get there.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.